progress update in the yellow cabin. Let's go.
Okay, so welcome to the yellow cabin and the progress that we have going on. And so as you can see, we did all the tongue and groove on all the perimeter walls, minus these front facing walls here. We all agreed that we need windows that open to get that breeze in there. It gets pretty hot here during the summer. So we're actually gonna take these door windows out, frame. We're gonna have 2 big windows here in the front. Brett sourced some really great windows out, and then window here on the left side. And yeah, all the tongue and groove is all up and down, obviously, on the walls. And then for the top part, I know there's a word for it, but the top part there, it's all done as well horizontally. And we're gonna do a half log to kind of break that up. And we did insulation, vapor barrier, and all of that. And one thing that's a little different from the last video is we were gonna have the bathroom in that front left corner here with that door opening, etc. But then Brett raised a really great idea to actually move it into this back corner. And the reason being is we already have a perfect window for it, and the way the layout will be, it will be absolutely perfect. So have it out to basically the back of this bunk to where I'm standing, and then again to this wall. We'll leave lots of room for walk-in shower, toilet, vanity, that kind of thing. And yeah, and then have this cabin open concept with the table kind of built around this purlong in the middle. So anyway, and the wood stove here, obviously the beds are just kind of thrown for, we're using them as scaffolding, but the wood stove here, this wood stove actually is in really good shape. The piping obviously needs to be replaced. We'll probably do some insulated piping in here, and then clean this wood stove up like I did in the main lodge, and it'll look just as new. So we have a lot of materials in here. It's nice and dry in here, so we're kind of storing a bunch of stuff, all the stuff that we stained, and some insulation and that sort of thing. And yeah, it's gonna be an absolutely beautiful space when it's done.
All right, there's one of the antler chandeliers. It's up in place. It's not fully connected or wired up yet, but that gives you an idea of what it's gonna look like. Blends in nice with the contrast on the ceiling and the walls. Actually, it's gonna turn out to be pretty wicked. Get a nice mount up there or something. I'm sure there's all sorts of decorations coming to put up here. But let's go check out the washroom here. I'm gonna show you what's happening here now. So instead of building the whole floor up, so you have to step up into the washroom, the shower base is the only thing that's gonna be built up. So you can see the frame around there. And what's gonna happen is there's going to be a grinding toilet put in there. So that way the plumbing will run into this box under the shower there. That plumbing will run straight through and then down the stack. So this way, this room won't be elevated, but the shower will be elevated, and there's a ton of space here. So you could raise it up 5 feet if you wanted to. But yeah, that's the just in here. We're gonna change that out for a larger vanity, a 30-inch. That's like a 25.5, but it's gonna get a 30-inch in here now. And the grinding toilet and the shower is gonna be raised up. So it's taking shape. That's gonna make the plumbing go away quicker, and once those walls get slapped on, this upstairs will be complete. So people have been asking about the old Bombardier. So here it is. It's this one's not really any different. It does have a different engine in it. Usually I have a straight 6 in them. This one has an 8. It's been worked on a little bit. It looks like it's got new headers in there. It's got some new parts. It's got a new alternator on it, new fuel lines, new fuel filter. Distributor looks pretty new too, but and the carb has definitely been worked on, but it runs great. We'll fire it up here for a second for you. But an old Chrysler Industrial 8-cylinder. This is your fuel tank right here. Actually, it fills right here. They do have an add-on fuel tank that mounts up above them here, and filters down the rods enclosed in the back here. You can open that up if you're overheating. Let's get some airflow in there. The interior on this one definitely needs some work. So the engine compartments back here they used to be used for school buses, what I'm told, back in Quebec. Apparently they were designed to take kids to school in very adverse conditions. But yeah, it's a cool machine. Doesn't serve a whole lot of purpose here. All right, let's see if we can get her to fire up here. Just like that. Let's go check it out. she runs great. The future of this one is probably going to get a full restoration. It's going to get probably a vinyl wrap on it. Actually, a lot of the working components on this thing are really new. There's been a lot of replaced parts on it, and the inside of it and the bones are very functional. The exterior of it is where the love is needed. Same with the interior, but the actual mechanical workings of this one are really good. So it's going to become either a plow truck for the runway for winter, or it's going to end up somewhere else and just used as a novelty piece. Really, it's a cool machine, but they're not super functional these days. They break down a lot. You're constantly repairing things. They definitely are better machines out there, so we're probably going to use something a little more modern and leave this thing as more of a nostalgia piece to I don't know, maybe shuttle people around with or something, but it's not going to see much of a workhorse life from now on, but still a cool machine.
Welcome back, everyone. We're at Baker's Narrows Lodge, Kamuchawie Lake. We're going to show you real quick this evening how this is not just a lake trout fishery. Absolutely outstanding walleye fishery, insane pike fishing. Alright, so as you can see, it's really windy and it's kind of blowing around here, and so I figured I'd just throw on a crank bait and a bite. This is a nice fish. Let's see if I can. Manhandling me. Take a peek at what we got here. Gotta be a nice pike. Oh yeah, nice. Beautiful pike. Oh yeah. We got a 40+ inch pike on here. Oh yeah, look at this fish. Oh, kind of awkward with the long net and little irons, but that'll go 40 all day long. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. That is slick. Nice. On the X-Wrap. Whew. She like me checking her teeth. Baker's Narrows Lodge, Kamuchawie Lake, not even 3 casts in. Check out this northern. Absolutely beautiful fish. She gave me an absolutely awesome fight, and I couldn't be happier. I know we were looking for walleye, but whatever. So we're gonna throw her on the board. Ugh. She is long, 42 all day. Long and lean. Check her out. Oh, she's heavy. She's long, lean, and mean. Check out this beautiful fish. She gave a heck of a fight, so she's probably pretty tired. And there she goes. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Let's do that again. Second cast after the third one, so technically the 5th if I'm doing some mathematics. And I got another fish on here. It does not feel like that other one here at all. Let's see what we got though. Little head shakes on this. A little better. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. I tightened my drag right up after that whole fiasco. We got another nice pike here, and Man, oh man, if you've never experienced fly-in fishing, it is something that you'll never forget. I know as a guide, you know, guided all over, I've been pretty spoiled, but the fishing is nothing like it is here at Kamuchawie. Just absolutely incredible. Like, big fish after big fish. You're gonna take me into the boat. Big fish after big fish. And this one looks a little smaller here, but still a nice fish. You can see I'm using my my walleye rod here, so I'm a little underpowered in that department, but you know, making it work. This clam net's pretty good. Okay. Open your bail. Once you net your fish, always make sure you open your bail, because now chaos is over. We're fine. We're all good. I'm just gonna grab my pliers, because if she decides to start bail rolling in the net or do something crazy, it's not gonna yank my rod in or snap the tip. Especially if you have a guide, as soon as you get the fish in the net, open your bail, because you know, we've had many hooks in the hands from having that tension on there. Take a look at what we got. All right, so 5th cast, another nice pike, not nearly the same caliber as the other one, but beautiful fish. Look how fat she is, and we're marking tons of fish under the boat right now, so I'm quickly gonna release this one and see what I can get. All right, see you later. See what I can get under the boat. Fish on. Just like that, guys. Every single cast since the last one. Oh, walleye! Nice one too. I've gotten a fish. So this is what we're actually looking for here, guys. Some walleye. And it's a nicer one too. Just barely hooked by the skin of her. Skin of her teeth. Check that out. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Kamuchawie is not just about the lake trout. Just in this little tiny bay here, right near the lodge, I've already gotten a master angler pike, this beautiful walleye, and a bunch of others. So, man, oh man, absolutely incredible fishing experience. It's so awesome. Okay, set her back. Okay, au revoir. She gave me a high five on the way out. I'm really happy. This is so awesome. Like, so awesome. The way the wind's going, it's all pushing up into this rock face here and into this section of the weed bed. So that's how, out of this whole bay, I know I want to fish this area, especially right by that transient spot of the river. And it's neat. It's like 30-40 feet, and then it comes right up to 3-4 feet, all boulders, and then it kind of drops off, and we're in what, 12-13 feet now. And so absolutely incredible, incredible fishing. And the lake's really clear, but in here it's a stained water. It's a lot darker, and so we're finding a lot of pike in here and some nice walleye. And as the night go on, we'll definitely get into more walleye than pike, but for now, I'll definitely take what we're getting. Absolutely. So this is the bait that has been making all the magic happen here. And like I said, what I do is I'll just cast it out, cast this baby out, give it a quick sec. Start reeling in, a few jerks, using that rod tip just to leverage my movement here. Steady retrieve, and I just got a bite. And I missed it. The end. Try up in this little corner here by the rocks. Pretty windy. We're hoping as the night goes on, oh! See? Cast it out. Let it sit for a quick sec, and I got a fish on. Unreal. Unreal. This is so fun. This is so fun. Like, man, I've been craving some bigger water, some bigger fish, some lake trout, some pike, some walleye. Kamuchawie has it all, you know. If you come up with a group of guys and you got one of your buddies, I don't like fishing for lake trout, well, heck, we can get on some real good pike, get on some really good walleye. Like, it's just trophies all around. This girl is saucy. Right in the top lip here. Oh, I look at these pliers. Oh, they're there. Nice. You can tell when they're anchoring for a jump. It's So I always just take your time. Take your time. See, when they open their mouth and start flexing, you know they're gonna go for a kick, and so just, geez, she doesn't like me at all. Take your time, quick little shake, don't get a hook in your hand, and the day is still good. Checking for any issues, any nicks, all good. Let's go.
So Emily's just casting off the front here, and I'm just having fun here, just back trolling into the wind, keeping us positioned, but I'm also charting this back bay out right now with the Garmin with quick draw contours, and there's actually some real nice structure back here. Emily was talking about it, but man, there's some nice boulder piles, and you know, that'll really get us to key in on those walleyes once we get this all charted and we can look at the map and kind of figure it all out. And it's just good. I'm having a good time sitting back here, keeping us on the spot and filming her fishing. It's a lot of fun. I don't need to be the one catching the fish. I like just being in the boat, seeing them get caught.
Right. Okay, we're hooked up again. Surprise, surprise. Got a northern. Oh, it's a nice walleye. Got a nice walleye. Heck yeah. All right, this is a nice fish. I just assumed it was a small pike before I saw it, because that's what I've been catching lately, but she's nice. I'm not gonna grab the net for her. She's nice. Kamuchawie is not just about the lake trout, I tell ya. Get over here. All right, she is beautiful. So I always keep my pliers super handy. You don't want to be searching around the boat for when you get a nice fish. Check her out. Long, lean, and mean. I think she's gonna go 25. I couldn't see why she wouldn't, but we'll throw her on the board here and find out. Unreal. Unreal. I got my Rapala fold-out board here. Great for when you're going boat to boat to boat. 24. Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful walleye. As the sun's starting to go down here, we might start seeing a bunch more of these, but man, oh man. She's sassy too. When she hit, she had a bunch of little head shakes. Like, oh, that's just another small pike. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful fish. There she goes. I have no words. This is insane. This is so fun. Thanks for catching this all on film, Daryl. I was just daydreaming for a quick second. Literally just daydreaming, watching the bait kind of flop around. This is gonna be a perfect example. I've been waiting for this. So, I tend to like, unless it's a trophy and we want pictures or whatever, I tend to always unhook fish beside the boat. A few reasons. You totally minimize handling. You don't get a total mess in the boat. And you can see as I'm bringing my fish in, it comes into view. I'm already thinking of a game plan on how I'm gonna get these hooks out, where it's leveraged. So it's leveraged under the chin, pull off, gone. You see a lot of people, they go and grab the fish by the back of the head, start doing what it did there, kicking around, and get a hook in their hand. Like I said, I'm already analyzing how my fish is hooked and the best game plan on getting it off as I'm bringing it to the boat. And of course that can change. But for the most part, like I said, I try to reduce as much handling as possible. Get them off beside the boat. You're not bringing all the slime in. You're not splashing all your friends. And you know, it's a really good way to keep those fish safe and your little hand safe too. When you're unhooking the fish beside the boat, it also really helps save your baits as well. If you just kind of go in and grab the treble and start shaking and shaking, you know, you start bending your hooks, and you know, and there's a really good possibility too. You see guys trying to unhook their fish and they're breaking off and such. So like I said, it's not a race, and it's all about pivot points and it's all about leverage. And so, you know, that fish in that situation had the one treble kind of under his chin, and so I just simply grab the opposite end. Once I put a bit of weight on it, it just pops right out and I'm free. And like I said, I avoid hurt for myself and hurt for the fish. So moving on. Okay. Just cast it again here. I got a decent fish on here. No way. No way. No way. It's another northern. All right. Nice fish. Can I go under the boat? You know what? I'm gonna unhook this one beside the boat. Oh wait, I can't. She's got her right down there. I loved that bait. As I said before, I was checking for nicks. Pause for crying. I hate when that happens. That's actually Daryl, so sorry Daryl. I'll replace it, I promise. Nicer one. Okay, since I lost the OG bait I was throwing, I threw on a DT6, DT7, and she's in the weedles. Pull her out. Threw on a DT and chuck it in the same spot. Nice fish. Oh gosh. So what I'm gonna do is open the bail, take her around town. Oh God. This is technical. I do not want to snap this rod. Cameraman's lifting the motor. This is my little walleye rod, so I do not want her to take me under the boat and break my rod. This is one of my favorite rods of all time. My R-type. I've probably guided over 10,000 fish on this rod. And I learned from my last mistake, any half decent more than I'm just gonna net her. So I don't. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, this is awkward. This is awkward, guys. My arms are too short. My leader's too long. I'm blowing this way, so this is perfect. Thanks, cameraman.
No, we got a rod in the net now.
What? No, we don't. Okay. All right. This is chaos, guys. This is sometimes the reality. It's not always. See, look at that. Come on. It's not always smooth. This was the same fish that had my X-Wrap in it, I would be ecstatic. But so with the bigger fish that have a chance of breaking your line and taking your bait, I like to unhook them, you know, in the net with my pliers over the net, because if something happens and I drop them, I'm not gonna lose them. So Daryl's making fun of me because he thinks I totally underestimate all my fish. I assume this is around a 34. Let's see. 34 maybe. Oh, I'm cheating. I'm just pushing it up. 35. Okay, I was an inch off, but not bad. Beautiful fish. She didn't take my bait this time, but she'll probably take it next time. Let her go. Oh gosh, that was chaos. That was literally chaos. But I didn't snap my rod. Didn't lose my bait. That's all good. Beautiful fish. Okay. I know, that was traumatic for me as well. Let's just get a move on here. There she goes. There she goes. That was such chaos. We're definitely throwing this one into the video. It's not always smooth sailing, you know? A lot of time when we're filming, you know, we got the power of editing and whatever, and it looks like it's just so smooth and seamless, but trust me, we get our mishaps. Fish taken under the boat. I'm totally under-equipped with my rod, and you know, I lost the bait and whatever, but that's what adds to the adventure and adds to the fun, you know? So I'm gonna try to get this hook out of the net now because it's buried, and oh, it's not too bad here. You can see I try to get her out of the net. Oh gosh, this is like, as a guide, this is my least favorite thing, is when you can't catch shore lunch is number one. I guess this is my second least favorite thing, is when you get hooks in the net. Like, it drives me bonkers. But like I said, we're using the DT7 here, and she's doing wonders. Okay. There's a bit of a flow in this bay on the opposite end, and so I figured while we're waiting for the sun to drop a little bit, we'll go and try this other area. First cast, hooked up. Unreal. Let's see what we got here. Walleye. Sassy one too. You can see I switched to Chartreuse DT7. Oh, beautiful. Be careful when you do that. When you're just freehanding fish with hooks in their mouth, be careful. Check out this fish. First cast. Unreal. See you later.
Well, the fishing here is second to none, and for us, the season is winding down. It's almost duck season. September 1st is the opening day for us in Saskatchewan, and we've got to get back down to the camp and open it up. We've got, you know, just a little bit of time to get it going. Get out there, talk to some landowners and see what's happening, and just get the whole camp sorted out. So we are actually heading out of here, and we've got to get back on the plane, head to Saskatchewan, and get the camp opened up. But there is a lot more fishing adventures coming. There's a ton of video we have, and got all kinds of stuff to make. But Brett and the guys are going to be here doing a bit of work while we're gone, so they're taking over, and you know, we'll be back soon, and we'll continue on with this series. So thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you on the next one when we start over again.
Enjoy all the big fish.